let's do a little bit of a speed round on what advice do you have for the travel sector on both sides of the border?
One, I think we've all touched on it, stay invested. This is long-term, this is a rough patch. You disinvest when markets are low, like your own personal investments, you're not going to be sad when they go back up. So stay invested is number one. Be sensitive to the consumer and your partners, no matter what political stripes we wear. This isn't about politics, this is about being good partners. You know, having that sensitivity about how partners are feeling, how consumers are feeling is going to be really important to building, you know, equity in your brands.
You know, tourism is kind of the equalizer. And to Chris's comment earlier, when we get together, we're talking about great travel destinations. We're not talking American, Canadian. We're talking about great travel destinations. We need to keep moving that direction. You know, in life, there's always going to be another challenge around the corner, but I think this one is correctable, and we'll keep our fingers crossed for sure.
Absolutely. Catherine, how about you? Advice for both sides of the border?
Well, I think in the U.S., I would continue to pressure your congressman or congresswoman to explain what you're going through and why this is not working for you. Otherwise, it's patience, right? It's just patience hanging in there, hanging on, because the news changes from day to day, month to month, and let's hope that the tariffs are ending ASAP.
The things that I would say, number one, remember the larger narrative here. We live in a world that forces us to live minute by minute. I would say take actions to make positive ripples where you can. And the final thing that I would say would be to be present but patient. This is not going to finish overnight, but you also need to know what's going on. And the final thing I will say is add to the narrative with your voice, but not to the circus.
Very good one. And Corey, final thoughts, advice?
Yeah, a couple of things. One, I would say, hone in on your truths, right? There are communities in the state of Maine where the gas pumps are written in French. There are communities in my destination that have Victoria Day weekend kickoffs this summer and May 2-4 weekends. Lean into those things that you truly are, right? You're not manufacturing a reason for people to visit. You're leaning into it, and that demonstrates how important it is to your community to welcome those visitors. My other bit is be opportunistic. Every situation, good or bad, provides some sort of an opportunity. And if I'm managing a museum or I have some sort of attraction that has a tie that tells a good story, if I'm managing a Hall of Fame and there's a Canadian player, but that Hall of Fame is located in the state, reach out and find out, do their values align with yours? And can that become an ambassador for you to help carry that message, which really is that we would like you to visit just as much as we want to feel welcome when we go visit on your side.